to the University of Phoenix Stadium in Arizona, home of the Arizona Cardinals as they get their first preseason action against the Los Angeles Chargers. Now, neither of these teams are too talented on paper, I will say that, but for those involved within these two organizations, I know they're excited to see their team perform for the first time in the PFSL, as that is one quarterback right there, though, that I'm excited to watch. Autogen quarterback, I believe his name is, what is his name? Let me think. It's a weirder name. It's like, gosh, I can't remember his first name, but his last name is Evans. The majority of these teams is it State Farm Stadium? I thought it was University of Phoenix Stadium. But anyways, both of these teams are majority Autogens. There's not a lot of user players. Arizona has two, and one of those two is the head coach's players, or is the head coach's player. The other one is a pro wide receiver. Oh, okay, so yeah, now I see it. It is State Farm Stadium. I was not aware the Cardinals changed their stadium name. But the Chargers have a few more user players, some of which their numbers may be wrong. But I know for one guy that is 100% correct, and that's Thomas Noble, the brother of Nathan Noble, from what I gather. I could be wrong about their relationship. But he gets his first start, and they're in a 5-wide set. He's in the shotgun, and he has a wide receiver in motion. I believe that's Tyler Cross, the user receiver. And it was a touch pass. So Thomas Noble will be down for, or marked down as 1 for 1 for no gain with the touch pass to Tyler Cross. Yeah, both teams have underwent a lot of changes at the head coach positions. They're in a 5-wide set with nobody in the backfield. Again, another receiver in motion, another touch pass to the outside. He has a lane around the edge, down the sideline. Oh my goodness. Tyree Anderson Smith, the big old running back, lined up at the receiver position, 43 yards on the touch pass. I was not expecting that. I was expecting more of the same thing that we saw on the first play where Tyler Cross gained nothing, but he goes and gains 43 yards. My goodness. But yeah, neither of these teams have a lot of talent. The Chargers have more talent overall, I believe. At least on paper, they look like the better team. Me personally, I don't want to be bashing on these teams, but I'm just calling it like it is. I'm just throwing it out there so everyone knows. For me personally, I don't expect either one of these teams to be too successful this season, but who knows? I could be wrong. The Chargers are driving here early, 2nd and 3. Noble has a pass completion to the tight end to the left side, and he has a first down. So that moves the sticks. And the Chargers are still moving, chucking along. And, yeah, these two teams, they're just not good. At least on paper. We won't know for sure exactly how good these two teams are until week 1. Again, I said it a few days ago in the Discord, Tyree Anderson Smith is just demolishing this Chargers defense right now. But every scrimmage that happened this week, minus the Chiefs and Steelers scrimmage preseason game that just wrapped up a moment ago, every other game that happened this week is our week 1 schedule. Tyree Anderson Smith, another carry, another first down. He picks up 4, stretches across the marker, and the Chargers are inside deep Cardinals territory on their first drive. Yeah, the Cardinals defense not showing any fight at all. They're out of the 2 user players that Arizona does have, none of them are on defense, as that was just a beautiful ball by Thomas Noble into the back corner of the end zone, right on the money to his autogen receiver for the Chargers touchdown. Bullets are up 6-0. Is that the guy? That right there, that's the guy I'm waiting to see. I still can't remember for the life of me his first name. It starts with a C. It's not a common name. It's like Chad, kind of, something like that. I don't. It's not Chad, but it's like Chad. Yeah, Evans, the quarterback for the Cardinals, autogen. I'm excited to see him play. No, it's not Theron Evans. Charles Theron Evans. No. Gosh, what's the guy? I can't. Thad. That's it. I believe that is his first name. I believe his name is Thad Evans. As the kickoff is away. Yes, Thad. The return is a good one by Chris Lyon out to the 28. And that's where Thad Evans... No, it's Thad. Not Thaddeus. It's just Thad. And what we're going to see now... Chet! It's Chet! Oh my gosh. I couldn't remember. Oh, I thought it was Thad. It's Chet Evans. Freaking Chet. Oh my goodness. Okay, Evans back to throw. Under pressure immediately. He's going to try to fight through the corner, who was William Kelsey on the corner blitzed. He loses 5. Back to the 23. I thought it was Thad because that's one of the characters in the movie Blue Mountain State, or in the TV show Blue Mountain State. But so yeah, I don't know. Evans back to pass again. All day to throw. Checks it down to King. And that 95 overall man is getting a first down. That speed. Good Lord. Just outran the entire Chargers defense. Chad was a lot closer. I knew it was somewhere in the ballpark of Chad. Chad and Chet aren't too far apart. So I knew they were somewhere in the same ballpark. As Evans is in the gun again. Fakes the handoff to Michael King. Gonna take himself and run to the right. He's going to pick up a first down with blockers downfield and gets out of bounds at the 37. My goodness. What is up, Thomas Noble? Welcome to the chat. Your guy just threw a dart on the first Chargers drive into the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. So Thomas Noble looking good early on. Chet Evans, pistol formation for the Cardinals. Hand off to King. That's a great man going up. GOAT talent level quarterback or running back. Sorry. Gain of 6, 2nd and 4 from the 30. Both of these defenses, they are just not there right now. The Chargers drove down the field with ease on the first drive of the game. Now you got the Cardinals moving the ball right down the field. We do have Tremaine Trimble holding down in the middle of the defense for the Chargers, but that's about it. Again, these two teams not really filled. Oh my goodness, it's picked off. That was a terrible pass. Intercepted by, I believe his name is Molt Crew. Molt. I almost said something that may or may not get me copyrighted. I don't know. It's a touchy subject, apparently. That's what I've done, but copyrighted once tonight because of the music. No, Molt, like bolt with an M at the beginning. But either way, Thomas Noble and the Chargers take over at a 31, and that one's almost intercepted. Oh my goodness, the dangerous throws from these quarterbacks. These two teams. Yes, Molt. It's an auto-gen safety, okay? Terrible throw by Chet Evans, picked off by an auto-gen safety, giving the ball back to the Chargers. I believe they're going to have an opportunity to just absolutely smoke the Cardinals and run them out of their own house. As Noble's under pressure, he delivers the ball right on target, and that's a big first down. 5 for 6 for 74 yards and a touchdown to start the ball game for Thomas Noble, as he by far is the most talented player in this ball game, in my own opinion. Now, the Cardinals do have GOAT and running back Michael King. However, he plays for the Cardinals. No offense to the Cardinals, but I don't expect them to be good. M as in Mississippi or N as in Nebraska. M as in Mississippi. Molt. 7-0 Chargers on top of the Cardinals. 3:09 and counting to play. Handoff to Tyree Anderson-Smith to the left side. He's going to get blown up. And he does get back to the line of scrimmage, but nothing more. I believe this may be the most exciting game we've seen all week. That's what my vote is going to be. Hand off to Anderson-Smith to the right side this time. He's going to find the edge, and he's going to have the first down, and he's going to be out of bounds at the 35-yard line. First down, Chargers. Up to the 35 for Tyree Anderson-Smith, minus that one play where he got back to the line of scrimmage and nothing more. That Cardinals defense got to him. Other than that, he's had a very good start to the ball game, as his first carry / reception on the touch pass went for 43 yards on the second play of the game. I didn't say it like that. I didn't say the Cardinals do have, that one's almost picked off. I didn't say the Cardinals have Michael King, who's on the Cardinals. I said the Cardinals do have Michael King, but he is on the Cardinals. I don't expect him to be good. That is what I said. Those were my words. Another receiver in motion is Thomas Cruz. Good Lord, what is wrong with me? Thomas Noble finds his receiver over the middle on a check down, and he somehow picks up the first down. Thomas Cruz is an auto-gen tight end for the New Orleans Saints. There is a big difference in what I said and what you claim I said. There is a big difference. I think you're missing my punchline there. Handoff to Anderson-Smith up to the 20. Gaining 3, 2nd and 7 with 1:42 to go in the first quarter. Buy the hype. The Chargers just might upset some people this year. Even though, me personally, I don't believe so. But, who knows? I did say he plays on the Cardinals twice, but I was saying it in different... God, that was a terrible pass. The miscommunication is real tonight for these quarterbacks and their receivers. What I was saying I'll go back to it in a minute. 3rd and 7 from the 20. Empty backfield, 5-receiver set for Thomas Noble. He throws one to the right, pass caught by Tyree Anderson Smith. First down, Chargers. They're going to have a first and goal from the Arizona 10. Nathan Noble plays for the Seahawks. I hope the Chargers beat Carolina 77-0 now. I'm sorry, that's just not going to happen. Have you seen our defense play? My apologies. Don't get your hopes up. I'm telling you, you said you hope. Don't do that. You're just going to get heartbroken. Thomas Noble, however, is looking good. He's had a couple wayward throws, but he's looking good. As Tyree Anderson Smith, up the middle, untouched, runs into the safety and goes right through him into the end zone. Touchdown. Bolts are up 13-0. Quick strike ability here early. But not really quick strike. They didn't score fast. But either way, just like that, they're up 14-0. And this Cardinals defense just isn't good. They're just not good. It may be way too early to tell, being that it's the first week of the preseason, and you know this is the first game in the first quarter for the Cardinals, but they may just have the worst defense in the league from what I've seen so far. Chargers are going to take it all away from Carolina. Okay. All right. Says the one whose defense is barely better than the Cardinals' defense. At least we can stop the run. Just saying. We held Grayson King to less than I think it was less than 70 yards. So you keep telling yourself that, bud. I mean, and now he moved the corner. So I mean, it is what it is. Anyways, back to the game at hand. The Chargers are up on the Cardinals 14-0 in the first. As Chris Lyon on the return brings it up to the 25. And that's where Chet Evans and the Cardinals offense will take over again for their second drive of the game. After Evans threw a pick on their first drive. And I'm not hating on the Chargers. You said they were going to beat us 77-0, and I said that's not going to happen. Good throw there by Chet Evans, finding his receiver for the first down on the deep out route. He's 2 for 3 for 33 yards and a pick. New set of downs for Arizona at the 37 with 21 seconds and counting left to play. I'm not hating on the Chargers. You said they're going to beat. Deep ball, knocked incomplete, and I just realized what you were saying. You're not arguing with the fact that whether or not I was hating on them. You're saying, yes, it is. We are going to get beat 77-0. And we're not. My gosh. I don't know what makes you think it will. Hand off to King. Goat talent. Running back up the middle. Flag down. That one blocking the back. The first quarter, Chargers on top of the Cardinals 14-0. I apologize for any incoming background noise. It may or may not happen in about 4 seconds. And I'm not hating on the guard. Chet Evans! That's what I've been waiting on. That man can fly. Oh my goodness. 2 carries for 40 yards for that man. Otto Jen, 85 overall quarterback. Chet Evans picks up a big first down. Right up the gut of this Chargers defense. Both of the defenses giving up a lot. However, they have had a pick. And it came around this area of the field the last time. I don't get how you say I'm I mean, I could just unplug the headset and you could listen to the crowd for 4 quarters if you would rather have that. I mean, I'm just saying. Touch pass to the AutoGen receiver, trying to spin away from trouble. He gets away from 1, gains 2. Brought down at the 34. Chargers looking to score for the first time in this game. Evans in the gun. Throws quick slant to Chris Lyon for the first down. Cardinals are moving now up to the 22, just outside of the Chargers red zone. They have a 1st and 10 with 7:43 and counting to play. I'm enjoying listening to you mess up names like Thad, Chad, Thaddeus, and Chet. That was a one-time thing. It literally happened and it's been over for a quarter and a half. Hand off to King, trying to find some run room, and he does. Gets up to the 15. He has 2 carries for 13 yards. After a gain of 7, it's 2nd and 3. They're officially in the red zone. What is your serious question? As Evans scanning and throwing right has the first down. I would love to see your serious question. Who does Michael King play for? Here, let me put it or explain it to you again.
I will if he's quit smoking. Yes.
I'm going to explain it the exact same way that I explained it the first time, where I did not say, hold on, passing, intercepted in the end zone. That's William Kelsey's 2nd interception of the game. Good Lord. I said Michael King. No, I was talking about the running backs.
Well, you would have one if you didn't buy a box.
Hold on, I have to handle something. It's handled. Hold on.
It's got insurance tax on it.
In whose name?
The lady that bought it. It's in Johnny's mom's name.
Is she going to let you keep it?
Yes, until we see.
Yeah, you know what's great? The live chat doesn't.
Whatever you
They don't ride it.
So you're just gonna hear me arguing with myself in a way.
I will.
Yeah, exactly.
But in the bubble.
But I was talking about the running backs, and I said that Thomas Noble may just be the most talented player on the field for this game. And then I said, well, there is Michael King. Oh, no, I said, actually, the Cardinals have Michael King, but he plays for the Cardinals. You're missing my point. Like, you're getting confused. Can I just talk about how twice now the Cardinals have been driving and then throwing an interception? That's insane. That's pretty bad. And their defense is not looking good. So that might be a long 10 games for the Cardinals. Hand off to Tyree Anderson-Smith. Gaining just 1. 2nd and 9 from the 31. Hey, Slater, it's Eric.
It's your boyfriend. You actually want to hate you. It's been an hour since we stopped. And 3 hours since we started.
Thomas Noble, under center, having a pretty nice game to this point. Drops back to pass. Throws one over the middle, incomplete. Might need to work on that accuracy just a tad bit. Dude, I was talking about number 70 on LA. So you were talking about the real life NFL player that I'm not going to say the name of because I don't want to have to fork out a check. Halfback screen to Anderson Smith, breaking off of one tackler, can't get away from the other. He outran his blockers, needs some patience right there. 4th and 3, the Chargers going to have to punt it away to the Redbirds. And maybe they can score this time, 3 times the charm on the 3rd drive of the ballgame. By the way, the guy you were referring to, I was really hoping the Panthers would draft. I wouldn't have been opposed to having him. But we took J.C. Horn instead. Which, by the way, J.C. Horn is not on the field or in the game. So, yes, I can say the name. Punt return going to go nowhere as he is blown up. And the Cardinals will take over on the 22-yard line. As you see that face mask right there for Gabriel Greer, and like it doesn't even fit the helmet. I think that's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in a Madden game. It's sticking off the helmet. And it's just that specific face mask too. You change the face mask, it doesn't happen. So trips with a bunch formation to the left. Quick throw by Chet Evans. Pass is complete for a gain of 5. 104 total yards of offense for Arizona, and they've scored nothing. So they have went the distance and a little bit more than the distance of the football field, or of a football field, and haven't scored any points. That's crazy. Chet Evans on the carry had a wide open lane to the first down. If he would have kept it wide left and he cut it back to the right, runs into trouble and gets brought down short of the first down and yard to gain. It's now 3rd and 1 from the 31. Cardinals trying to keep a drive alive as we hit the 3-minute mark in the second quarter. Hand off to King up the middle. He has a big first down. And the Cardinals have... I'm not going to do that. Fresh set of downs for the Cardinals. Michael King, 3 carries for 20 yards. As I really don't know what to say about this game so far. I mean, Chargers offense has looked pretty good. The defense has looked all right. They have 2 interceptions, but both of them came from deep inside their own territory. One of them was in the end zone, which is part of that is good because that means you have a bend but don't break mentality. But at the same time, I don't know why are you letting them get that deep inside your own territory. Evans throws it to his left to his receiver, pass caught, and he's brought down at the 43 after a gain of 6. 2nd and 4 now as we approach the 2-minute warning. But back to what I was saying, this Cardinals team though, on the other hand, the offense has moved the ball on their first 2 drives, and the drive was cut short as we hit the 2-minute warning. Chargers on top of the Cardinals 14-0. But they have moved the ball with rather ease, and back to what I was saying after being rudely interrupted. They've moved the ball, just cannot finish drives. Their defense hasn't looked really good. They finally got a stop on the last drive. Pass out wide to Michael King, spinning around one man. I mean, it was kind of an unnecessary spin. He was already around him. Still makes him look stupid. That's Molt. Not. Yeah. Forget it. I don't even know. So many voices going on around me right now that I don't even know. Y'all tell me in the chat what y'all think about the game so far. What do y'all think about the Cardinals and the Chargers specifically? As we have a trips bunch formation to the left, empty backfield for Chet Evans. Now a couple of times that we've seen this formation. Pass to the right side, out of bounds, incomplete. Second and 10 from the 45 with 1:26 to play in the first half. Cardinals get the ball to start the second half. Evans in the gun. Back to pass again. Take it himself and throws. Oh man, that was almost his third interception of the ball game, in and out of the hands of, I believe, Tremaine Trimble, as he has a dropped interception. Evans to throw. Third and 10. Off his back foot. Has his man, Chris Lyon, open over the middle. And a first down, makes a man miss. Evans now at 93 yards passing today. First and 10 from the 26. Again, 2 drives in a row. The Cardinals were in this area of the field, and they threw a pick. Third drive, third time moving the ball and being deep inside Chargers territory. Can they actually go without turning the ball over this time? We shall see. And they take a timeout. So with 1:01 to play in the second quarter, Chargers are up 14-0. We'll be right back after this timeout. First and 10 from the 26 for the Redbirds. Evans back to throw. Immediate pressure. Halfback screen to King. Goat talent level. Trying to find some room. He gets about 5. Another timeout by the Cardinals. Now second and 3. Quick pass. Evans to his tight end in the flat. Has the first down after a broken tackle. 51 seconds left. He's down to the 11 and out of bounds. That's Xavier Shelley, the auto gen tight end. Evans in the gun again, back to pass again. Very pass heavy on this drive. Evans over the middle. I believe that's Xavier Shelley again. And it is. Now we have a 2nd and 4 from the 5. With right at 30 seconds to go in the second quarter now. Cardinals knocking on the door, looking for their first score of the ball game. Evans back to throw. Rolling right, spinning around, going left, spinning around again. He gets away from defenders, throwing off his back foot, pass in and out of the hands of Xavier Shelley. That was a little bit of left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right action. Third and 4 from the 5. One more opportunity for the Cardinals to score before they're forced to kick a field goal. Evans to throw, under pressure. He's going down. The Chargers D-line gets pressure around the edge and puts Evans on his face. They're going to be forced to kick a field goal from just about 20 yards away. Very short field goal, very sad waiting in the drive for Arizona. Kick is up and good. The Cardinals have their first score of the ball game. So you said you messed up. How did you mess up? Kick returned out of the end zone. Now with 6 seconds left in the first half. Chargers offense comes out to the 26. And Thomas Noble and the Chargers just going to kneel it out and take the lead into halftime. So the Chargers take a 14-3 lead into halftime over the Cardinals. You're watching the PFSL and ET Productions on YouTube. Stay with us. We'll be back in just a moment for the second half.
Are they back yet? Right? Elena? Are they back yet from the right?
He called me.
Second half kickoff is away. And the Cardinals, Chris Line, kneel it down in the end zone. And so the Cardinals offense will come out to the 25 to start the half. Evans back to throw on the first play. Checks it down to his tight end. Sorry, that will be his receiver, Chris Lyon. The tight end build. Gain of 10, second and inches. Evans in the gun again. Handoff to King to the right. And he picks up a first down. Barreling his way. We have a lot of big running backs in this league. We have Tyree Anderson Smith on the Chargers. We got Devontae Peters on the Steelers. We have Michael King on the Cardinals. Peters is about 6'3", I believe, or 6'4". No, he's like 6'3". Michael King is 6'4", and Tyree Anderson Smith is 6'5". We have some big running backs, and not to mention Soviet Union on the Saints. He is 7 foot, 7 feet tall, playing corner. Now, two receivers set to the right for Evans. He hands off to King, trying to find a hole. He gains a couple. 3rd and 3 from the 47. The Chargers have an opportunity for another stop. King on the carry, stiff arming one and carrying another for a first down. 7 carries to 40 yards on his stat line. First and 10 from the 46 for Arizona. As again, these two teams get set to do battle again in week 1. This is our PFSL kickoff game on Saturday, September 11th. Trips to the left now for the Cardinals, single receiver to the right. Evans in the backfield alone. He's going to take it himself, look like a QB draw as he jukes one man out of his shoes, picking up a good amount of yards, a gain of 9. 2nd and 1 from the 37.
I'm getting a ladder outside here.
Arizona with a 2nd down and 1 to go. King is in the backfield. Handoff to him, picks up the 1st down. Cardinals moving again. Can they actually finish the drive? Trips to the right, single receiver to the left. King in the backfield. Evans in the gun. Hard count. Looking to throw. Throws over the middle to the left. Chris Lyon has a 1st down, breaking out of 1 inside the 15 to the 12. 1st and 10 Cardinals. Chris Lyon's having himself a pretty good game. As Jimmy Ora on the tackle. The reason I say Chris Lyon's having a good game, he isn't necessarily lighting up the stat sheet. Definitely not the scoreboard, as the Cardinals are yet to score a touchdown. But he has definitely been there for Arizona when they needed him the most. Another 5 receiver set, empty backfield for Chet Evans. He throws to the left. There is Xavier Shelley, that's his last name. 1st and goal from the 2 now for the Cardinals. Again, knocking on the door, more like banging on the door now, given the situation that they're in this time. Can they finally punch it across the goal line? Pistol formation, 3 receivers set for Arizona. Evans hand off to King, and he's into the end zone. Cardinals score their 1st touchdown, and they shrink the lead just a little bit. 14 to 10 after the extra point. So the Cardinals do work with their 1st possession of the 2nd half. Maybe that halftime break is what they needed. As until this point, it's been all Chargers. And they will go for 2. 4 receivers set. Evans is going to throw. He throws back at the end zone. The wayward pass, incomplete, out of bounds. So the score remains 14 to 9. Questionable call to go for it there, because now instead of being down 4, they're down 5. And if the situation allowed for it later on, a field goal could win it for the Chargers. Kick is away, and we will have a return out of the end zone up to the 20 at the 24. They give him the 25, friendly spot. So the same place he would have been if he would have just simply took a knee. And that's where the Chargers offense will take over. As we see Tyree Anderson-Smith's stat line, 9 carries, 52 yards and a touchdown with an average of 5.7 yards per carry. That is a very good number, especially given that he's only a pro talent running back, so 75 overall. Quick pass over the middle by Thomas Noble. Has the completion. He's 10 for 14 for 121 yards and a touchdown as they pick up 7 there. 2nd and 3. Noble under center. Hand off to Anderson Smith. Picks up the first down. Chargers officially moving the ball. They don't go 3 and out. They have a first down at the 39. So this game definitely a good one. Between the two lesser talented teams in the league based off of what's on paper. Player overalls and everything. Thomas Noble in the gun. Handoff to Anderson Smith going up the middle. And gaining a couple. His 11th carry for 62 yards. 2nd and 8 from the 41 as we near the 3-minute mark in the 3rd quarter. Noble in the gun again. A run favorable formation. Receiver is in tight. He's going to drop the pass. Quick throw. First down. Chargers still moving the ball. This Cardinals defense, aside from a drive or two, has not looked very good. Chargers have really been able to move the ball with ease all game long. Same formation. Will we see another quick throw or a handoff? We will see another quick throw, and that one's wayward and almost intercepted. 2nd and 10 now for the Chargers from the 48 with 2:16 left in the 3rd. Again, this is the same matchup that will open the season on Saturday, September 11th at MetLife Stadium. These two teams go into battle in our 9/11 tribute PFSL kickoff game to open week 1 in New Jersey. Noble looking for somewhere to throw. Throws off his back foot and it sails out of bounds. 3rd and 10. So after a strong start to the drive, they've had 2 straight incompletions. One was almost intercepted. That one flies well out of bounds. Good decision there by Thomas Noble to just throw it away. Noble back to pass again. He's going to look for his running back, Tyree Anderson Smith, out of the backfield, but that one's incomplete. So a strong start to a drive followed by 3 straight incompletions leads to a Chargers punt. Now the Cardinals with an opportunity to take their first lead of the game. The punt is away, angled toward the sideline. Fair catch called. That one's out of bounds at the 9. A good punt there by the Bolts. So this game has slowly turned into a defensive battle. You see Gabriel Greer, their number 1 receiver. He is an autogen, but no targets for him to this point. So it's been all Chris Line and that man right there, Michael King, carrying his way up to the 18 on his 10th carry for 56 yards. He does have a touchdown on his line so far. Second and 2 from the 18 after the 8-yard gain by Michael King. Fakes the handoff to King. Evans is going to take it himself. He's got plenty of room to run. Spinning off of one tackler, and he's up to the 37-yard line. Huge carry. 5 carries for 72 yards for the Autogen quarterback. A big first down. Cardinals slowly on the move now. Beautiful spin move there by the Autogen. Evans is now going to be in the gun again with King behind him in the backfield. And a 3-receiver set, hard count. Delayed handoff to King, who has a big hole. He tries to turn it right and turns into the defender behind him. He goes down after a short gain of 3. 2nd and 7 from the 40 as we near the end of the third. I will say this Cardinals offense is big. They're all 6 foot plus. Evans going to throw again over the middle. Pass caught. 1st down, Arizona. Pass completed to Xavier Shelley. That might just be the final play of the third quarter. And it will be 9 minutes to play. Chargers on top of the Cardinals, 14-7. You're watching the PFSL and ET Productions on YouTube. Stay with us. Quarter set to begin. Cardinals have the ball at the 48, 1st and 10. Empty backfield for Chet Evans. He's going to throw deep over the middle. Pass caught inside the 10 at the 6. Brought down. Autogen receiver. I don't know the name. It should come up on the screen. Yes, that's Darius Buddy on the huge 1st down pickup for Arizona, setting them up with a 1st and goal. Now knocking on the doors. Momentum has slowly started to move from the Chargers to the Cardinals after a couple stops, getting the ball to start the second half, driving downfield, putting it in the end zone. Now with a chance at the first lead of the game. Evans in the gun. See what they can do here. Going to drop back to pass. He's going to throw it out of bounds. Quick decision to throw it away. Got to respect it. He's 18 for 25, 208 yards. No touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Definitely would rather like to have a better stat line. But you got to like those 208 yards from the Autogen here in this ball game specifically. Handoff to King, read option, keeper for Evans. He's into the end zone after the juke. Touchdown Cardinals. They take the lead here in the 4th. We did miss you in chat, Slater. As quick update on here, they're going to go for 2 because they failed on the 2-point conversion earlier. I'll hold on my statement. Pass over the middle, complete. Same receiver who caught the big bomb to set them up with the 1st and goal. They take a 17-14 lead. Earlier, I had stated that when they went for 2 and they failed, that they left the door open, and if the situation called for it later on, the Chargers could win the game on a field goal. Now they pick up the 2-point conversion. After 17 unanswered by the Cardinals. Chargers have been held scoreless since the 1st quarter. As Cardinals defense definitely has stepped up, and the Chargers offense has went to sleep. As we're going to get a return out of the end zone past the 20, past the 25, up to the 28. Now Noble back to throw while trailing on the scoreboard for the first time, getting out of the pocket and escaping pressure. He makes one man miss on the sideline. Mainly a pocket passer type archetype showing his legs there, picking up 3 and out of bounds at the 30, or brought down right on the sideline at the 30. 2nd and 7 now. What happened? The Cardinals defense randomly stepped up, or the Chargers offense just fell apart, and the Cardinals just came storming back. 17 unanswered. It was like this on the last drive. The Chargers started out good, and then 3 straight incompletions led to a punt, leaving the door open for the Cardinals. And they took advantage. Chet Evans getting his first touchdown pass of the game, putting his team up. And now we have 7:30 and counting to play, and the Chargers are down by 3. They do have a first down, though, from the 46 on the move again. Noble going to throw. Looking, under pressure, time running out. Going to scramble away, throws on the run. Just short of his receiver. That would have been a big-time completion. However, it's going to be a 2nd and 10. Bunch, trip, set formation to the right for Nathan Noble. Sorry, I keep doing that. Thomas Noble and the Chargers. He's going to run and pick up a first down. Refusing to go down, though. He doesn't slide. Does get to the 40. 3 carries for 16 yards. And he sets his team up with the 1st and 10. Noble in the shotgun again. Probably going to be looking to throw again. As he does, he drops back. Throws left side. Pass knocked away. 2nd and 10 from the 40. Can the Cardinals defense stand up and make another play? As this is where they were at the last drive, where they decided to go 3 straight incompletions and punt the ball away. And that was 1. Noble to throw again. He's going to take it himself. Trying to find somewhere to go. Drugged down. That's going to be a sack. A loss of 3. Darnell Randolph on the sack. It's going to be a long 3rd and 13 for the Chargers now. As the same thing happened on the last drive. They started off good, and then it randomly died. I feel like I said that a lot on this drive specifically. But, I mean, that's just the main talking point. This Chargers offense has just not looked the same since the first quarter, as that was the last time they scored. Now having to throw on a long 3rd and 13 from the 43. They run a halfback screen. Tyree Anderson-Smith is drugged down from behind. He loses 3. Going in reverse, 4th and 16. The Chargers going to have to punt the ball again. And the Cardinals now are going to come on offense and have a chance to maybe put the game away with 5:50 left to go. As this punt should be angled toward the sideline. They had a good one last time. Go out of bounds at the 9. This one angled a wee bit shorter as it goes out of bounds at the 23. So not as good of a punt this time. And we'll get another look at Chet Evans and the Cardinals offense as they look to take some time off and ice this game. Pass caught. Good catch by Chris Lyon. Has the first down. Coming back to the ball. Chris Lyon coming back to the ball, making a jumping catch for the Cardinals first down. Now right at 5 minutes to play. Evans looking for somewhere to throw the ball. Throws off his back foot on the run. And Michael King could have took it to the sideline, gotten a couple more yards, but he decides to run right at the defender trying to run through and picks up 1. 2nd and 9. And the Cardinals continue to try and run some time off the clock and walk away with a win after a rough start. Pass complete. That is going to be Gabriel Greer's first reception of the game. He is their number 1 receiver. So it's a little odd that that's his first target, but he does have the catch in the first down. And the chains move and the clock continues to run. Trips to the left as the Chargers defense tries to bow up and make it stop and put their offense back on the field with a chance to go win the ball game. Evans pass back to Greer, and he has the reception, gain of 5. As number 10 now starting to get some more targets and some more usage as Arizona tries to just drain every bit of clock they can and sneak out of here. Evans running away from pressure, trying to get the edge. He has the first down and some out of bounds at the 31. That's a little bit of a backbreaker for the Chargers. Chet Evans has just taken over the ball game and done everything in his power to get his Cardinals a win after 2 picks to start the game. Definitely looked like a totally different quarterback in the second half. As I said earlier, he can fly. He does have some speed on him, and that's why I was so excited to see him get going. And once he did get going, once he caught a little momentum and caught a little fire, this offense has been almost unstoppable. Chet Evans now in the gun, pistol formation. Read option keeper for him. He has the edge, trying. If that block could have been held for just a second longer and give him time to get around him, he might have been off to the races. 8 carries for 100 yards on the ground for the quarterback, on top of the 200-some odd yards he has through the air. Definitely a player of the game performance, player of the week performance if we were in the regular season. First and 10 now from the red zone of the Chargers as the time is really starting to tick away and not look good for LA. Again, held off the scoreboard. They scored 14 in the first quarter and have not scored since. The offense went completely dry as we welcome its Eclipse CO to the chat as he says he's the Chargers DM. I'm assuming that it is the head coach, not the GM, but you know, it is what it is. You know what he meant. For the record, just to welcome you in and explain to you what has happened. The Chargers went up 14-0 early on against the Cardinals. Chargers offense has been completely dry since then, and the Cardinals have scored 17 unanswered, and it's mostly because of that man right there, Chet Evans, on the read option keeper. Gains 2, 3rd and 7. As the Chargers take their first time out with 1:55 remaining in the game to play. Third and 7 from the 18. Chet Evans back to throw. Looking right. Has the completion. Gabriel Greer, the number 1 receiver for the Cardinals, came into the quarter with no targets. No targets, no catches, no nothing. Comes in on this drive, has 3 targets, 3 catches, 3 receptions for 27 yards on the game. And now he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 9, and that's a killer for this Chargers defense as we are now under 2 minutes to play. Read option keeper. Evans up the middle into the end zone. He has his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game, and that's probably going to be the icing on the cake as the Cardinals expand their lead to 23-14. So an unexpected turn of events. Chet Evans, first quarter, 2 interceptions in that quarter alone. Hasn't turned the ball over since. Also, since then, he has reached over 230 passing yards and has over 100 rushing yards, a passing touchdown, and 2 rushing touchdowns. Talk about putting your team on your back and going out and making plays, getting your team back in the ballgame and winning big, as they are up by 2 touchdowns. Or sorry, 10. They're up by 10, a touchdown and a field goal. But definitely just a tale of 2 halves. They went into the halftime locker room down 14-3, and now here with 1:46 left to play, they're up 24-14. The defense has definitely stepped up and made plays, gave their offense chances and different opportunities to stay in the ball game, and the Cardinals offense has definitely delivered here in the third and fourth quarters, as the kick is away and we will get a return out past the 20 up to about the 24. And that's where Thomas Noble and the Chargers offense will take over again, as he is 13 for 22, 144 yards and a touchdown. No turnovers for the Chargers. They just haven't finished drives. The last 2 drives, they started off, the drive looked really good and got past the 50 and stalled out, as Noble now throwing on the run out of bounds, electing to throw it away. Probably the smartest decision there, as he had no one open to throw to. But 2 drives ago, they got past the 50 through 3 straight incompletions, were forced to punt the ball away. The last drive, they looked real good, got past the 50 and got sacked, and then threw a screen for a loss of yards, were forced to punt. And that's just been the story of the second half for the Chargers. Now they trail by 10 with less than 2 minutes to play and only 1 timeout. Now I keep saying that, I don't know why. Thomas Noble, looking to throw, has a completion. So I believe that was Tyler Cross. Picks up 10, 3rd and inches from the 34. If they were trying to get back in the ball game, that's not how you want to do it. You have 1 timeout. You want to be going toward the sideline, not throwing balls over the middle. Noble, quick pass, incomplete. As we get a "we suck." Just simple as that. We suck from the Chargers head coach in the chat. I wouldn't say you suck. You did score early on this team. You went up 14-0. The drives just weren't there later on. You've been moving the football as they get set to go for it on 4th and inches. Handed to Tyree Anderson-Smith. Picks up the first down. He needed inches. He got inches. And they have a new set of downs. But, the Chargers have definitely moved the ball. They just haven't been able to put it in the end zone after the first quarter. From the second quarter on, it's just been drives have been stalling for the Bolts, as Thomas Noble finds his receiver along the sideline, has the first down up to the 49. As we're now under 30 seconds to play. Chargers in the hurry up, still not getting out of bounds, so no chance for him to come back. Thomas Noble looking for somewhere to deliver the football. He can't. He runs, shakes off a 1 tackler, but steps out of bounds at the 35, looking for more yards, but that foot just hit the white. And the play was ruled dead. 14 seconds to play. This one's over, but the Chargers trying to just get the most out of the preseason that they can and put together one more drive before they take the plane ride home back up to LA. Back up to Inglewood, I should say. Noble in the gun, trips to his right. Looking to pass. Dangerous throw over the head of the receiver. The man on the receiver could have made a play, but the ball also landed in the area of a safety. It could have easily picked it off as well. So now 2nd and 10 from the 35, 12 seconds to play in the ball game. Noble in the gun trips to the right, looks like the same formation. And he's going to possibly be looking for the end zone. Throws off his back foot on the run. Finds Anderson Smith for a short gain. And they take their final timeout. Four seconds remain. He actually lost a yard. But 4 seconds remain. Chargers are out of timeouts. Probably the last play of the game. As they look to be in a Hail Mary formation. Definitely doable from this distance. And then he takes a shot to the end zone. Pass caught. Beautiful catch. But it's going to be off for nothing. As the Cardinals come storming back. Hold the Chargers scoreless from the first quarter. As within the first 4 minutes, the Chargers took a 14-0 lead. Didn't score after that. The Cardinals win 24-14. I've been doing that all night, getting things wrong. I don't really know why, but a good game. Well played by both teams. As you can see the scoreline there, Cardinals just slowly edged their way back into it. Took a commanding 10-point lead late. Took all the momentum away from the Chargers and ran away with it. So that's going to do it for the PFSL tonight. You've been watching the PFSL on ET Productions on YouTube. Thank you all for watching. Thank you to our sponsors, the CWS and the NCBBL Outside Baseball. And we'll be back this week with more preseason action as we get closer and closer. Now 2 weeks away from week 1. Again, you've been watching the PFSL. Thank you all for tuning in and being with us on week 1 of the preseason. Y'all have a great night. We will see you next time.